Good morning, everybody. Alright, we've got another instrument cluster on the bench today. Now this is out of a 2006 Land Rover. Common issues with these, we see hardware damage, we see occasional software damage, heaps of different problems. So this one is in for a loss of comms, similar to the problems that we have with the Ford instrument clusters. Now I have got this powered up on the bench. As you can see, we've got an odometer reading, and I will just switch the ignition on as well to show you it does boot up. So our cluster does turn on. That's our temp gauge, and our immobiliser lights are flashing, obviously all the comms lights, etc. But that cluster. Alright, first things first, we found some cracked solder joints on the connector. There will be other spots as well that these cracks are, but if I show you the photo there, you can see that's cracked right around. So I've started off, we've gone through and we've reflowed that whole connector. I'm going to flip the board now, I'm going to clean this up. There's nothing else on this side of the board that I'm worried about, but there is on the other side. Alright, so these Land Rover dashes, like anything Land Rover, a nightmare to work on. So these two processes, apart from our connector, these two processes are our main culprits. We've worked all the lacquer off this one and I've reflowed that whole chip, so we hit it with a little bit of heat and flux and then resoldered every pin. Now I'm working on this one, so I've done this side and I'm going to start working on this side. So I've just got to clean the rest of this off here. Once we get that gunk off there, then we can reflow that there. Alright, so final test, we're back together. Our button does work, our screen display, so let's flip our ignition on. Where are we? There we go, that's our ignition power up. We're on and alive. So it was working before. I actually managed to get it to drop out before. I was just playing with it, wiggling it like this, and it did drop out. So I've resoldered all those processes that we saw, the connector and everything, and I'm gonna make an assumption that that is hopefully all sorted. Customer may have to just do his tacho calibration with a scan tool. You can do these via the scan tool. Other than that, that looks pretty good to me. It's booting up, it's not dropping out when we wiggle it, pick it up, anything like that. So we're going to call this one fixed, get it boxed up and dropped back.